All right. Good morning. Start of another day, and boy, what a joy it is to wake up another day and find a blue sky and beautiful surf just greeting you as the day starts to unfold. And I got some bad news this morning as I started my day. A gentleman that I've known for many years passed away, and his name was Phil Robbins. Loved to dance, and that was his message. When you'd call him on the phone, he'd say, leave a message. Phil Robbins loved to dance, and Phil was a guy that I met. Phil was a guy that I met years ago through my brother, and Phil owned he used to be a radio broadcaster, and Phil opened up a vitamin shop. In fact, it was called the Vitamin Store. So Phil opened up a business up in Wisconsin called the Vitamin Store, and it was a rather challenging website that I took on for him back in the day. That must have been, I was living in Budapest when I did that, so 15 some years ago. But I took that website on. It was a Vitamin Store website, and like I do with many of my clients, I developed a rather personal relationship with Phil over the years. And interestingly enough, Phil moved down to Florida. And Phil moved down to Florida, and he was living near the Villages, which is Skip Smith's lives, and he moved down by, I think he was in Ocala, if I'm not mistaken. But he moved down to Ocala, and he was living near the Villages for several years. I actually stayed with him for a couple weeks when I moved to Florida a few years back. But then Phil met the love of his life. He met a beautiful little girl over here watching me do my video. Phil met a beautiful lady named Mary Ann. And Mary Ann, if you're watching this video, I think saying that you're a beautiful lady would be an understatement. But Phil met a beautiful lady named Mary Ann, and they had such a wonderful life together, the two of them. And Phil was a positive guy. He was always positive. And as I mentioned earlier, he loved to dance. He was all about dancing. So Phil, you're out there somewhere, I'm sure. And God rest your soul. And see you on the other side.